What's up? What's up? What's up? You are now tuned into another episode of Everyday Heroes, and we got real name Wynton, JB written on the show. It's just the two of us right now, but we can make it if we try, right? So before we get into anything, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the show. Don't forget to go ahead and cop your merch right here, Grape Ape Media Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, DM me, text me. You know how to get a hold of me, or go to gamemembers.net.
Yeah,
Click on
you ready?
store.
You can hit me too. I'll get you to the
E-
right source.
Exactly, or hit him, get you to the right source, and we good from there. You heard me? Jersey. So let's go ahead and get into our week. How was your week, JB?
It was good, my brother. It was good. I was watching the on Netflix the Malcolm X Who Killed Malcolm X. If y'all haven't seen it on Netflix, it's a good thing to look at. So definitely go check that out, man. So it had me going back in time and investigating like I was an investigator or some shit.
Yeah.
So definitely, man, definitely the Black History Month is almost over with. So you know.
Well, we're gonna get into something like that too in a little bit. So my
What's your
week
week?
is yeah, my week it's been good, it's been great. You know what I'm saying? My higher power is good, and all the time my higher power is good. So my
And
higher power is good all the
yeah,
time. So things are on the up and up. We got the clothing line here. Our music, our media is coming. I can't wait for that. You know what I'm saying? Our music and our media is coming, guys. So be on the lookout. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna get into our topic. So, speaking of Black History Month, there was a guy by the name of Deontey Wilder saying that Tyson Fury fucked around or messed around and picked the wrong month because he's gonna knock this guy out on Black History Month.
to
But
this day.
apparently but apparently that didn't happen. So I'm gonna hand it off to JB. I'm gonna chime in a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and recap this. Go ahead, man.
All right, people. All right. Let's start off by saying Fury was the better boxer, hands down. Now, I'm proud of Wilder. I'm proud of Wilder. He's 42, and he held the title for 5 years. He's a great fighter, but he's not a great boxer. He's not a
All
great
right.
boxer. Fury was the better boxer that night. There's no excuses, no things that Wilder can say. If you go back and watch the film with Fury won, Fury debatably beat him that first fight. He beat him all the rounds. If it wasn't for those two knockdowns that Wilder got, definitely Fury would have won hands down. If you go back to Ortiz 1 and 2, Wilder
Mm-hmm.
was losing each round. Each round Wilder was losing. Then Wilder got a knockout and won the match. So Wilder, man, he's a great fighter, but in the boxing world, to go as long as he did, to start as late as he did, I'm proud. I'm proud he lasted for a long time. Now let's get into the real. The real is that the excuses that he tried to make at the end, I don't buy it. Don't know the way you came into that match. Come out with the same energy. You say you're gonna knock somebody down. Don't come out and say, "Oh man, my leg was hurt. I was going through something." That was your fault. You a professional. You get paid all that money. It was your fault. You waited 3 more months later to jump in the ring again with a person that debatably beat you the first time.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean? So who fault is that? So I don't know. I don't want to. I don't. The same energy you came in, the same energy you need to come out with. So all those excuses, I don't even want to hear. All right. Really, Fury took that first match and went back to the drawing board. He got new trainers.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, he went back and he came back ready. Wilder, on the other hand, went back to the drawing board and came back the same way. You know what I mean? And we see
True.
who put in the more work. Obviously, Fury put in the more work. You know, he was ready. It was his night, and he was ready, and Wilder wasn't. Um, but this, I don't like talking about it too much because I don't like giving people advice on boxing because I'm not a professional. But I am gonna say what I feel. I think Wilder need to fire his trainers, hands down, hands down. I feel like he got a bunch of yes men in his corner.
Okay.
Um, I feel like I feel like if you have a boxing gym or a boxing, and I have boxed before, and and learned some things. I'm not a professional. I know nowhere near went as far, as if I kept boxing. But I'm gonna say this: the first thing that they taught me in boxing was to put my hands at least somewhere near my face, and where Wilder had his hands was next to his body, and he was getting punched in the face. And every time he go back to the corner, all 7 rounds, not one time his corner say, "Hey man, keep your hands up." That's the number one rule in boxing.
That is
I mean,
true. That
yeah,
is
like yeah, like let's go through the rules. Step one: keep your hands up, son. Don't get punched in the face. And you got a 6'9", 270-pound dude punching you in the face, and it don't
leaning
trick
on you.
leaning on it don't trigger in your mind to let me try to block some of these shots. And step two: don't be so stiff. Why is he? I don't know. It wasn't his night. Would I want to see them fight again? For Wilder's sake, no. And if they do fight again, I know his heart and his pride is going to tell him to fight again. But if he don't get a new corner, if he don't get a new game plan, he's going to end up losing again. And I don't see any point of that fight that he was remotely winning. It looked like a person off the street came in there and was fighting a boxer.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then
He looked like he didn't belong there. He didn't look like he belonged in the same ring as Fury.
it don't. It didn't look good, bro. It didn't look good, and if you a one trick pony, all you got is a strong punch. It's only a matter of time somebody's gonna figure that out. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
some.
while Fury figured it out at the end of their last fight.
Hmm.
He said that in the interview. He said, I figured something out the last round. He didn't like it when I was coming to him, so
Yeah,
he knew.
he knew, and he said his game plan. But if you go back and watch the interviews, Wilder didn't. They never him or his trainers. They never in any match that I seen. They never have a game plan. Only game plan they have is go in there and look for your punch. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a trainer. I mean? That's just somebody I tell you, hey, bro, get that punch in. You know what I'm saying? That's a street type of term. Like, make sure you get.
Yeah,
But in boxing, there's more to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just going in there and punching wild and hoping for the best. Now, did it work for him? Yes, because he's a strong motherfucking puncher. That's one person I wouldn't want to be punched by. You know what I mean? To be honest, well, two people. The second person is Mike Tyson. I don't care. He probably still got it. But first person definitely right now is Wilder. And bro, I'm telling you, man, I think Wilder need to fire his trainers. His trainers never watched film on Fury. I don't know if they watch film or they do, and I don't know what they teaching them, but it ain't boxing. It's how to fight, yeah, of course. How to throw a punch and do that, but you can't even teach if you're a trainer, you should feel bad and fire yourself. Come on, tell your boxer to put his hands up at least. You see he losing. You know what I mean? Put your hands up. Cover
I
yourself. Protect yourself. That's the number one rule in boxing. What the referee say when they touch gloves?
He said
Protect
protect
yourself.
yourself at all times.
And he didn't do that.
Right. He looked,
And
he looked off from the jump. You know
he
what I'm
did.
saying? From the beginning, he looked off. But I'm going to say this about Wilder because there's only so much we can really say about this fight. I mean, there's one sided. We all know that he just needs to learn how to actually box. Um, my biggest issue with this is the backlash from the black people, and I'm gonna give them a big fat F and an early zero of the week to our black community on this. You know what I'm saying? I see all these comments. He's not invited to the barbecues anymore. Black people talking all kind of shit. Yeah, yeah, man. Black folks is talking all kind of shit. He's not invited to the barbecues anymore. Showing memes
Why?
with because he lost to a white dude on Black History Month, right? So I'm not sure if they're joking or not, but if you are joking, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things don't need to be joked about. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even funny. If you try to be funny, that's not it. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know boxing. They don't know fighting. You know what I mean? People
Exactly.
lose. You know what I mean? People lose.
It happens, you know what I'm saying? And that's very true. You know, people, black folks posting memes of him getting punched by him and getting licked and all that stuff. And I'm like, look, you know what I'm saying?
That was weird. Why would he do? Why would Fury lick? I didn't like the whole come out thing on the Kings and all
Yeah, that was corny. That was real
that.
corny. So so let's get into our final thoughts. What do you think Wilder goes from here? What do you think Tyson Fury's next match should be? What do you think?
If I was Fury, I'm gonna start off with Fury. I would fight Wilder as soon as possible again because I don't see how if Wilder doesn't change his plan and soon if I'm Fury, I'm going in there to fight him again and beat him the same way. Um, Wilder have to do a lot of soul searching, a lot of deep meditation, and stick by his family and all that stuff to come back strong. Because I know a loss is very tough, especially when you're undefeated. You know what I mean? You're not used to losing. But if I was Fury, I'm trying to get in the ring as soon as possible and fight him again and beat him a third time just to shut everything up. If I'm Wilder, um, of course, my pride, I would have to fight Fury again, but I think Wilder should wait a year at least to next year. Maybe try to fight Andy Ruiz, or try to go after Joshua. You know what I'm saying? I think that match will bring him much success, a lot of money. It's still on the table. People still want to see it, and definitely that's another. Joshua got a belt too, so why not try to take it? And then after he beat Joshua, try to the winner of that fight can fight Fury. So that's what I would do if I was Wilder. But if I was Fury, definitely go after that fight, man.
All right. All right, and I second that motion. Except for I don't feel like Tyson Fury should just go and fight Wilder again. I feel like Tyson Fury should just keep moving on in the ranks and keep gaining a name for himself. There's no point in him fighting Wilder immediately. I get the fact that it proves that you can beat him 3 times or twice, but at the end of the day, you didn't have anything to prove after the draw, really. And then after this fight, you really don't have anything to prove. It wasn't close at all.
Yeah, but they're gonna say Wilder had an off night, so you got to try to fight him again to make sure.
Even dude, I think the whole world, the whole general consensus, and you'd have to be pretty blind to think that even on an on night, Wilder was gonna win that fight. He
I don't
wasn't.
see it. Yeah, I don't see it.
You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't. It might have went the distance.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this. Say this, and I'm gonna be stronghold. I really believe if Wilder go back to the drawing board, get some new trainers like Mayweather, and teach him how to kind of box a little bit better. He need Mayweather Senior, not Mayweather Junior. But Mayweather Junior will be better than what he got too. So whatever. But he gets somebody to teach him how to strategize a little bit better with his fights. It'll be more of a fight than what it was. Not saying he'll win, but I am saying if he gets some trainers that'll teach him how to box with that punch he have, it'll be a better fight. So that's
All
what I think.
right, all right. Well, shoot. All right, cool.
I
Well,
got one question though.
what's up?
What about the towel? Do you think they should have thrown in the towel?
Yes.
Yeah, because he. Okay. I
Well, I
don't.
mean, what do you think?
I think no. But at the same time, I don't want to see Wilder get hurt more than what he probably was. I want to see him live to fight another day. But I think they should have waited to the next round to throw in the towel. But I mean, it's kind of hard to say because he was getting his ass beat the whole fight anyway. So it really didn't matter if they threw in the towel or not. He was gonna lose regardless. He was going down again.
Yeah, yeah, and he was already bleeding out of his ear, was screwing his equilibrium. He got hit in the back of the head in the second round, which the ref didn't call for that either. But you know, it was just at that round seven, it was time. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't fighting back in round six, and he finally fought back in round five. Round
Mm.
five, didn't he get knocked down in round five again? Yeah, he got knocked down like three times.
Yeah,
So
he was done.
it was done. You know what I'm saying? That was it. So that's the segment. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Everyday Heroes and believe you got a lot of things coming to you. Don't you worry. Alright. So